Hello, YouTubers. Hello, subscribers. Kisses to you. I hope that you're having a wonderful Sunday. Thank you so much for your love and your support. Thank you for your kind words and thoughts, and thank you for our chats. I know that I'm typing fast and saying all kinds of stuff, and I hope you guys catch it. I'm going to explain what that word means. Catch it means if, you know, I'm explaining something and you don't get it, just try to catch it. Just do your best. Oh, my goodness. I feel like we are a family. I almost have 3,000 subscribers. Yeah, that's a lot. My sister is like going around, Mom, and showing everybody. She's like, Letitia's, she's got a channel. And I'm like, oh. I love her. Thank you, Juanita. I do appreciate your support. She's so cute. Let's see. Let's get to it. Okay. My birthday is Thursday. I wanted to do a live session. I don't think that I will be able to have time. I'm going to try to get myself. No, it doesn't take long. We may be able to do a live chat, but it will probably have to do Wednesday. I am turning 51, and I'm excited. Hubby's going to take me out to dinner to a place called Papados, and they have seafood and other stuff as well. But normally what happens on my birthday is me, my daughter, and my husband, we go out to dinner, and my husband does something very special. So it's going to be sweet. And I want to get my nails done, and my girl is pregnant. So, I'm going to go get them done Wednesday from someone else. But I won't tell her. I don't mean to go somewhere else, but I did try. And I probably just keep them simple. They're still in the hospital. And so, keep them short, but pointed. I want to talk about Harry real quick, because he is in the hot seat. I do want to talk about the date night too. It's just so forced. It's so fake. It's just, Harry didn't look like there was a connection. There wasn't a connection. I saw some video of her doing this to Harry, and then he had his arms around her, and then she was still doing this, and his arms was already down. And I'm like, no, that's not chemistry. Your man is always hugging and mine. Kara be like, moo, pushing us apart. It ain't like that. But, you know, we do kiss, we show affection. No. That fakery, pretend that we're a couple, it's dead. I think the most exciting thing about that whole night was Meghan dancing. It was, to me, it gave me a chuckle. Because she was doing her hips, something like that. And then Beyonce turned the music, and then it got kind of twisted. But, you know, and then, I don't know. I just, like I tell my husband, just stick to it. You know, you don't have to go off. And you don't have to, you know, sometimes people start feeling the beat, and then they, you know, because I've done that before too, but I can get back on quick. No, she lost contact with the music. That's what I'm trying to say. Meghan lost contact with the music. I didn't care for the outfit. I just thought, you know, if you're going to do it, if she's going to tell you to wear silver and dress it up, you should do it. But here's the kicker. Why wasn't she down there with the other A-listers? I heard Tyler Perry was there. I saw Kris Jenner. Like, I saw all these A-listers at the... Why wasn't she hanging with her group of people? Those were all A-listers. She should have been hanging with all those A-listers. I heard that section was $25,000. Anyway, I would love to go see Beyonce. I really would. If I had one of them girlfriends who was like, girl, let's go. I'd be like, let's go. Let's go see Beyonce. Yes. to me, this is her defining moment. I've never seen, Beyonce's been on the scene for a while, but for some reason, she is doing a re-kick, reboot on a whole nother level, because I'm not even a Beehive. I hear her music is okay. I'm not into her music like that. But lately, oh, I would love to go to her concert. She is smoking. She commands you to look at her. You won't even be paying attention. Trust me, this is what you do. Go on YouTube and type in Beyonce's Renaissance. And just watch one song. You will be hooked. I was like, oh, wow. And turn it up really loud so you can hear it. But anyway, no, great concert. You know, yeah, the Who's is going to be there. She was at the spot. Meghan is what you would call she was on the scene. Now, it would have been interesting if she had been down there with everybody else. That would have been a moment. Because we would see her interacting with the very people that she invited to her wedding, that she's trying to get close to, that she's, you know, whatever. I think she's just desperate and trying to get back in, and this is her way of doing it. No one called on her. And she's just going out there anyway. If she did go to the Taylor Swift concert, I don't know if she did or not, but there's no photos, so people are debunking it. My point is that even if you go, I lost it. But my point is that her being with the Who's is not going to change their personality and their reputation. It's not going to happen here in the United States. And I know it's not going to happen in the UK. And see, we're bored with Meghan already. People are bored and they really just want her to be quiet and just be still for a moment. But Meghan is just, hell no. I have something to prove. I gave up this is what you think now. I gave up everything to come over here to be an A-lister, and now all this is broke loose. But if she takes stock on herself, she'll realize that she was the cause. And if you realize that you are the reason why this happened to you, you could get out of it. I would say so. If I thought that, oh, maybe I did something wrong, maybe I need to fix it. Because when she launches her TIG, it is going to speak. It's going to say a lot. And I heard that she said that she needs this for a flow of income, a steady flow of income. That's what they're using this for. Now, hopefully, they'll continue with their other little endeavors, the book, By the Lake, and producing, and maybe even starring in it herself. But it is unfortunate that I don't see it being a stream. I don't see them being loved. I don't, even if they are friends with everybody that's in the building, it's not true. There are so many people from different groups, different walks, different countries, different colors, have made a statement, and they do not care for Meghan. And she owes it all to herself. And her husband doesn't make it better for her, and it is his fault this time. It is Harry's fault. Oopsie daisy, Harry. You the one went on Invictus and shamed yourself. He did it this time. He did. He really, really did. Because it's almost like I wish he would. I wish Harry would come out with one more thing about his family, and that's it. I'm cutting him loose. There's some people out there that's like that. They say, you know, and you can't tell me that some of them's like, wait a minute, is he still talking about his family like that? Why is Harry still trying to diminish his family, knowing he's lying? And then the No one likes to be lied to. And so they're out having date night. It's not going to cover up the inevitable. That the Flop You series flopped, just like all the rest of it, because of the Oprah show. Told you. It all goes back to the Oprah show. Harry didn't look happy at the Beyonce's concert. And I was saying to myself, how do you not be happy at Beyonce's concert? What tripped me out is Harry was sitting down and everybody was standing up. And it's hard to sit down at Beyonce's concert because the music, you know, it just does it. And so it's weird that Harry, just his whole demeanor. And at one point he was sitting down and then they said he left. I didn't see all that. He just wasn't there anymore. But, hey guys, I'm giving you a description of the date night with Harry and Meghan and just a little bit of what I'm thinking about it. I don't know. This Harry's fed up with Meghan, that's a bunch of bull. That's a bunch of BS. If Harry was fed up with Meghan, would he be in over there doing half the stuff that he continues to do for her? No, he probably was trying to figure out why she was acting like they were just the best of friends. He knows her now. He knows who he's with. But I don't see, he did look different, like he didn't want to be there. But that don't mean that he wasn't. And that doesn't mean he's going to stop doing it. Harry hasn't woken up. When Meghan gets through playing games with Harry, she will let everybody know. That is when she's going to drop him. Harry's not dropping anybody. Harry's not filing for no divorce. And with that said, do you see their reputation getting better? Isn't WME this? Everybody's starting to come down on WME. Yep. They're starting to call them out. What are they doing over there? We'll see what the tig. Maybe they're going to go boop, boop. There's going to be this big commercial. I don't even know what Gwyneth Paltrow's gulp is. I don't. And I don't care. Because I'm not going on there to see it. I didn't know before and I don't care now. I'm not saying I'm not a fan of hers, but I don't follow her. That's what's going to have to happen to Meghan. People don't follow you, they're not going to be trying to see what you're doing. But she thinks that she's the Duchess of Sussex, that everybody's going to want to see what she's about. I watched the Real Housewives of Recap really quick, guys. You should see that. It was two days ago. I saw it today. She showed a clip where Meghan was in Fuji, somewhere where she was walking through and her aides were on the side, and she whispered something to them and they were like, okay, let's get her out of here. And you could tell something was wrong because the aide's face started, you know, she was, you could tell she was a little, you know, Meghan was bullying. That's what it looked like. And it blew my mind that I actually could see her actually bullying somebody in real time. Because you could see on the courtier's face, the people that were there to help Meghan get through this. Because she was she was doing a duty. She didn't want to be there. And everybody was there to see her. And I heard they were there for they were planning preparations for 3 weeks before she got there. And she was supposed to walk through it for 20 minutes. She was going to walk through. Instead, she told them that it was a security thing. I don't know who said what, but I think Meghan, like she does always, makes a scene. And then they rushed her out of there. And they were trying to give her gifts. They were trying to escort her into different directions so that she could, you know, gather the rest of the gifts and things that they had prepared for her. And at the end of the segment, one of the ladies was just like, well, you know, it happened so fast. Like, we didn't really even get to say hello to her or say anything to her. She just came in and left. They told us that she was going to be here 20 minutes. He said it was like 15 minutes. No, it was actually 8. Meghan didn't look up. She didn't wave. She didn't say thank you to anyone in there. She looked like, I want to get the hell out of here now. You've got to go over there and watch it. You have to go over there and watch it. I want to explain it one more time because it blew my mind. She told her aide something like, I don't want to be here, whatever, or her security. And she was supposed to walk through and pick up gifts and thanks and do what royals are supposed to do. She was on a royal assignment. And next thing you know, she wished through there, got in the car, and the lady at the end she said, I'm just disappointed. You know, we've been working on this for 3 weeks. We were excited to see her. That ain't happening no more. She was commanding crowds. People were sitting out on the steps at the getting ready to see her walk down the aisle or come down the road with Harry. They were out there for days before. People were planning and everything. The people that she had just around her, surrounded her, that loved her, that cared about her, that wanted to get to know her, that wanted to love Meghan. This is how she treats. This is how she treats people. I don't want to be here. This isn't da 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 da. Didn't know that I didn't know. I said, wow, I'm thinking she's just being this wonderful, great. She's doing it. Come to find out, she wasn't doing anything to represent anything. She was rushing through that moment so she can get the hell out of there, so she can get over here and dance and jiggy, jiggy, jiggy with Beyonce. That last night, to me, wherever she was, when the Beyonce concert, that's her. I'm here and I ain't going nowhere. Her plan all along was to come here and do this. And like she said, they need a steady stream of income. In other words, I'm not going nowhere. I'm staying right here. I'm where I need to be. And Harry's going to have to figure out what he's going to do because I'm doing this. And I'm leaving the royal life alone. It will never leave you. Where's it going? Duchess of Sussex. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got.
How did Prince Harry go from lovable larrikin to pathetic wash-up in just a few
Pathetic wash-up.
That's the question millions of his former fans are asking themselves and wondering if they'll ever see their cheeky ginger emerge again. Prince Harry had the whole of the United Kingdom wrapped around his little finger. He was the apple of his mother's eye, the favourite of his beloved grandmother, and held in the highest regard by his legions of fans. But since his marriage to Meghan Markle, the much-loved prince has lost his way. He's abandoned his family and country, ruined his reputation, spread lies, lost lucrative contracts, and now he could be losing his marriage. Sky News All-Stars Esther Kraku, Carolyn DeRusso and Dan Wooten unpack the messy life of Prince Harry and ask if the wayward prince can find his way back home.
Find his way back home. Okay, this is 15 minutes. I'm gonna have to speed up some of it. So work with me. Wow. This is his reputation now. This is around the world. This is everywhere. And it, you know, it looks weird seeing them out because you look at them two and you think, oh, those are the two that fell. Those are the two that fell from grace. Look at them. They're out, hanging out. Shame. It's shame. If I could say it. You know, like, ooh, shame on them. You know, nope, we're going to go on with our life. We done trash. And no, you're not. Harry got something else to say in the Invictus. No, he doesn't have a way back. It's over. Done deal. His relationships is gone. Oh, she started off with that. Him and his family, they threw. And everyone.
Loss after his marriage to Meghan Markle has been his family, who he initially turned his back on, but now the royal family refuse to have anything to do with him, says Sky News All-Star Carolyn DeRusso.
They have stripped him officially now of the HRH titles on the website,
what?
the royal website, so he has been cast out of the family for good. He will not be attending the memorial service for our late Queen. He's not been invited, neither has Meghan Markle.
Now, equally, we've been hearing for months about potential discussions, offers of truce to men-family relations, and it's been reported that Harry's latest apparent offer of truce has been rejected by the palace.
Yeah, there is another story suggesting that there may be efforts to extend an olive branch or to try and repair those very, very strained relations, and that an insider claiming that Harry had reached out to try and call a truce, that
Harry reached out to say, let's do something. Why? I don't believe that if he did, how is he called? You can't say stuff like that your family wasn't there for you, and we know that they were, and then turn around and say, let's call it truce. You're not ready, Harry, and they know it. I said a video a long time ago. I said, until he leaves her, they'll know. And until then, I don't blame them. Stay away. But no, as long as they're together, he will continue to do Invictus stuff. How he didn't have, and then talk about his own personal stuff as if he was wounded in the war. Just that stupid stuff. No, his docuseries has flopped. That it is flopped, and it's his fault. They need to get him off of it until, because his reputation can't hold the games anymore. Their reputation can't. Their reputation can't turn around revenue. Netflix, they're not going to be able to get the money that they need to whatever. Listen, you can keep gambling with these two, but you have been warned they are grifters and what they're about. Harry's sitting around whining about stuff. Whining and blaming. Whining and blaming. And has...
he'd even spoken to his brother William and suggested to him that he and Meghan were willing to move back to London and serve the king. From where I'm sitting, Caroline...
That's that stupid stuff. Okay, so word on the street is, according to this, is that Harry and Meghan said that they were going to come back and serve the Queen. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I believe maybe they said it, but I don't believe that they meant to do that. I believe that they are bullies. Meghan and Harry are bullies. That's it. Because you can't say that you want peace talks and then start talking that stupid stuff on the Invictus games. And what the crazy part about it is that it wasn't about Harry. All of it. Peace talks, and they're going to get back in the royal fold. No. Does Meghan look like she was ever going to get... Does it look like... Did she go to the coronation? Has King Charles seen the kids? Has she attempted to go over there and support?
I see absolutely no signs of that.
Prince Harry has always said he lives to serve and showed this during his time with the royal family, devoting himself to many charitable causes. But since his downfall, his charity work has also been abandoned, which doesn't bode well for any sort of reputational resuscitation.
No, he out there dancing
at the moment.
No, he
I
wasn't.
think
She was.
particularly it was so nice to actually see them come together and do something for their mother. That's much more important, I think, than the rest.
Years of lies, whinging and complaining.
Lies,
the public
whinging,
has
and
finally
complaining.
had enough. Prince Harry has been dumped by not only his long-standing fans in the UK, but now also by newfound fans in the US.
I think that the damage might have already been done.
Thank
I
you.
think that they've completely disparaged the royal family, particularly with the Netflix.
The damage is already done. It's showing. It is. I was waiting. I was like, let's see what Invictus does. It's here. I knew it wasn't going to do anything in the U.S. I just knew it. Because it's not, Harry is not performing. Harry's doing something for charity. That's what he did when he was a royal. He could have succeeded in it being better than what it was, but he did what he did. However, it wasn't even advertised, and even if it was, we're done. The verdict is out. No one wants to see that, what Harry has to say. And it's not just Harry. It's his wife, too.
Documentary. I think it was so insulting when, for example, Meghan did that fake bow that she did towards the Queen, which I just thought was completely embarrassing and disrespectful to what the royal family represents. So I think it would take some time for the public to actually forgive almost Prince Harry for everything that he's done.
It's a lot.
And it's not only his family and the public who have abandoned the prince. Famous friends are also nowhere to be seen.
Meghan Markle, as she was, and Victoria Beckham are said to have bonded over their shared love of fashion. And the Beckhams were invited to the Sussexes' wedding in Windsor. But apparently there was a bust-up because the Sussexes accused the Beckhams of leaking stories about them to them.
Meghan. She didn't, I don't know what she thought. That she just thought the Beckhams were just the Beckhams. I don't know. But they're respected over here. And knowing what she did, it really didn't make her, this is not good. But let her tell it and the other people tell it. She's just getting rid of those friends because they don't show any interest. We're done with those people. And need them.
Press in particular stories about Victoria giving Meghan fashion advice, and it's been claimed that Harry phoned up David Beckham to put those claims to him, and that David Beckham was absolutely furious about it, and their friendship is now over.
Prince Harry, together with Meghan Markle, got themselves into this mess because of countless lies and mistruths they told publicly in an attempt to bring down the royal family.
In an attempt. Meghan, this is what's being said about you. Hello. They are saying that this was an attempt to bring down the royal family. That's how you came at it. That's how you did it. The Oprah show, it was, you should said nothing nice, and still hasn't. Treated them like really poorly. Really, really poorly. And that's why William is like, stay the hell. You know, I don't trust you until you get rid of that. When you get rid of that, then you'll be ready to talk because Harry's gone. To bring it down, when? During the Queen's final moments. This was her plan. oh, this was a good idea. Called her racist.
Says Sky News All-Star Dan Wooten.
Talk to me about the royal correspondent, Valentine Lowe, and these claims that William and Kate, Prince William and the Duchess Kate, wanted a toughened up statement.
But look at the list of, I mean, like, come on. She's got a record. Meghan has a record. It goes from one to the next. You'll be here all...
By the palace in response to that infamous Harry and Meghan interview with Oprah.
Oprah.
They implied it was racism that forced them
Oprah.
to leave the UK. And the commentary I read over the weekend, that it was really Kate Middleton, the Duchess Kate, who put the steel in everyone's spine and pushed for the Queen to add in that very famous, beautifully
love it
line, recollections may
I really do love it.
Indeed, this is
made her a queen instantly.
Because for a long time, Kate has been viewed as a quiet force within the royal family, someone who is, by her own proclamation, very happy to let her hubby, Prince William, take the lead. Behind the scenes, that is certainly not the case. I was the first to reveal many years ago now that Kate was the first person to call out Meghan for her terrible behaviour towards staff members when she was within the royal family. Now this astonishing new book reveals it was actually Kate, rather than the late Queen, as you say, that insisted that the royal family had to fight back against the untrue allegations of racism put out there into the ether in that despicable tissue of lies Oprah Winfrey interview by Harry and Meghan. And you know what, Peter? She was right to do so, because what we've seen over the past few months is that gutless when Prince Harry rolled back on Meghan's claims, but actually not be prepared to say, look, she got it wrong.
No, not that she got it wrong, but it was unconscious bias. They changed it. But it's okay. They can do that.
Said, oh, actually, we were just talking about unconscious bias. No, you weren't. You were talking about royal racism. You allowed the late Queen and you allowed Prince Philip to die with the world.
I know this is going to piss some of you guys off, so just hang on to your seats. Like he said, she allowed them to go knowing that she said that. And then she wants to change it. And she's gone. So, she won't get that moment to hear Meghan lie and say, oops. And it wasn't an oops. It'll never be a oops. Because I don't go by what Harry said. You're not going to keep trying to fix something that you jacked up from the beginning and Oprah didn't see it. No. I saw someone been given a life that she could just, like Ice Cube said, she could have changed some things and been great at it, like Catherine. But like he said, you can't change nothing outside the house. Well, she never was going to be in. She never wanted to be in. She hanging out with Beyonce. Trying to. Meghan has been begging these people to hang out with her. She is so desperate, it's disgusting. Come on, let's move on, guys.
Believing that the royal family was racist and there was a racist within the royal family, I think it is totally wrong.
But it backfired and Prince Harry was exposed, which was fatal for his reputation.
Hello.
Says Sky News host Esther Kraku.
I made the point that when Harry left the
I remember that.
he didn't have the protection of the royal family's PR machine that was able to manicure his image and protect him from shenanigans. They managed to spin the whole story of when he dressed up as a Nazi and went to a party.
Protecting him.
And made him come out as a lovable, boisterous young man. When he left the royal family and didn't have that support, his popularity ratings tanked because he was just himself, and the public got to see Prince Harry raw and unfiltered in his entirely oppressed state.
Prince Harry's most public failure following his move to the US was being dumped from his lucrative Spotify deal and hanging on by a thread at his Netflix deal.
Everything they touch
turns
to dust, and they have the touch of poison.
Everything they touch turns to dust. It does. The Oprah was a dust. Everything, name it, it's dust.
Employees have said every time this company was mentioned, Harry's association was mentioned with this company in the media, it was underneath an article that was about them lying about a paparazzi chase in New York City, or it was underneath an article that was lying about the royal family refusing to give Archie a title because of his skin color.
Lying. Meghan and Harry Meghan wakes up in the middle of the night with her notepad, sitting there lying and coming up with stories. And then knowing that, it's going to be vetted. And then you're like, that's a lie. And so that's why people don't believe that she had kids. That's why people think that she had a surrogate. Because of the lies and then and on. For no reason. Car chases and stuff. It's all their fault. They ran her off. She's suicidal. So I'm supposed to believe that she was actually suicidal if she lies about everything?
So they said, really, is he worth the brand recognition he's bringing to the table?
No.
The brand recognition is top.
If they had did what they said they were going to do and not do the Oprah and all that stupid stuff and create their own trash brand, then they may have been a lot more money-making machines. They could have been Barack Obama and Michelle making money. Maybe. I don't know, because there's no talent. Because over here, if you don't have any talent, you can't get off the ground. And Evictus is not a talent. It is a show. And a show that people do not want to hear Harry's voice in. Because of his reputation. That he killed. After he allowed this woman to go in on his family. To, like they said, kill, take down the monarchy. I mean, like, what the? I was shocked by it all and still shocked. Like you said, don't take your brain there because you ain't going to be able to figure it out. It's unbelievable, Chris Rock, that she hit the light skin lottery and then start complaining about it. But worse. Look how she treated it.
Toxic, just solely based on the association with Harry. I think that a lot of people and celebrities and companies are distancing themselves from the Sussexes because...
Distancing themselves. Ain't nobody knocking on the door. Hello, hello. We would like to pay you $1 million to do this, Meghan. Oh, no. Or she's calling them that said, hey, we would like to work with you. And they're saying, no, we don't want to work with you now. Why would I want to work with someone that's going to lose me money instead of gain me money? No. The only people that she's going to be able to merch is those smaller companies. For sure. Because a big brand is already established. I don't need you bringing it down. Okay. Because their brand is jacked. It is. And it ain't getting no better. Harry has put another hole in it recently. And this Invictus is not going well. And I don't care what you say about Suits. It's dead in the water too. Bring it. This is her. Listen, she has one chance. And this Tig had better do what Goop do.
They do seem to be
look how they going in on
Harry. To bring drama wherever they go and overpromise and underdeliver.
Overpromise and under... Preach, case, Kinsley. Gone, Kinsley. oversell themselves and ain't delivering it. No, they already delivered it. It was all the trashing. That's all the talent that they had. And it's sad because it's just sad that that's it. That you could not get on the Oprah show and still make that's $13 million without doing what you did. It's unfortunate. But it has created this for you, your brand. So when people see her first, they see someone that was on the Oprah show. Go on, Kinsley. I was going to say something else. But...
So you're seeing celebrities and companies like Dior quickly trying to distance themselves, saying, no, there's no way we're signing Meghan Markle. That's not happening. And then representatives for people coming out quietly saying, no, she actually was not having dinner or lunch at the sushi restaurant with our client. So I think that they're pretty much considered toxic here in the States at this point in time.
Prince Harry's vendetta against the media hasn't exactly gone to plan, with his lawsuit getting very messy.
Let's stay in the UK if we can, because Prince Harry Prue has lost a major part of his legal claim of...
Okay, we're going to... See? And they ain't having trouble? Yes, you're having troubles. This is how we know you're having troubles. You got legal stuff going on. Evictus didn't go good. The TIG ain't finna go good. Nothing's going good for Meghan. It's not going good. You know what? The Royal Rogue put on his channel where they fit as far as popularity, and they're at the bottom. They're still there. Nothing's changed. You need to change the needle on the reputation board before you bust out with anything, because your reputation depends on what people buy. Anyway, okay, give me a moment.
There has been
Spare.
a bestseller, but it turns out it's also the most discarded book.
So we went from court cases. That's not happening. Okay, he's spending millions on that. They need some money. And now we're going on to Spare. Sorry.
Yes, according to a tourism company, there have been over 100 copies of Spare left in hotels, on beaches, and in restaurants, and all sorts of sort of holiday resorts. And so what it looks like is the hype and the sensationalism behind the book is dying down. Now, we obviously understand why the book became a bestseller. This was completely out of the ordinary. What was
dirt.
When a third in line to the throne is now writing a sensationalist book about his traumatic experiences in the royal family.
It was horrible.
Account of the matter. And people were interested. People wanted to know what Prince Harry had.
His voice was annoying. I was, okay, get with it.
But eventually it dawned on people that it was a very empty book. It sounded like a bit of a whinge fest. The book was very expensive. I mean, before it hit the shelves, it was already, I think in some shops, 50% off. So, you know, the publishers and you know, commercial...
I know, I got mine free.
But the reality is that it was just sensationalist hype, and that hype will eventually die down. This is a book of very little content.
But I still got
it. It's really good for remembering Prince Harry's book Spare 100 years from now as some sort of grand piece of non-fiction. So we have to bear that in mind. At the end of the day, it's just his account of what happened. There was, you know, three sides to every story, one side, the other side, and the truth. And unfortunately, two of those three sides...
I'm going to expect his little ones to write a book too. Dad, you did it. Why not? You know, that's how you decided that you wanted to air your grievances. Maybe that's the way I should go. He set the standard. He set the tone. This is what you do. What is he going to do? Explain to his son why he did what he did? Oh, I did this because of this reason, and they did this to me. Oh, Daddy. Okay, so this is hypothetical. This ain't even Archie. This is a made-up kid. Dad, so what happened? You know, you and Auntie and Uncle, you guys were, you know, upset with each other, and something happened at the wedding and stuff, and Mom was, you know, saying she was crying. And they're going to be like, what? Yeah, explain that one, Harry. No, I would get off my pen and paper and I'd be writing about them too. Yep, nope, my mom and dad, this is what they taught us to do. Tell everybody's business. But this is the kicker. They want privacy. You didn't say that when you was in everybody else's business and telling and saying and doing and just disgusting stuff. Now all of a sudden they want to sweep it under the rug and they want us to let it go, forgive them and move on and help support Meghan's thing. That don't even sound right coming out of my mouth. Come on.
So I think people are starting to understand why taking the word of someone like Prince Harry at face value could be unwise.
Yeah. And to top off Prince Harry's
lies
from hell, rumours are now swirling of a marriage breakdown, says Meghan Kelly.
I can now, I mean, I'm probably before, but I can really truly say that Harry is a liar. That he really is. And I don't know if he adopted that from Meghan or it was already in him or he just... It's good to him, and now that's the best thing that he can do is blame and lie. Ooh, jeez.
Now, we all knew this would happen, but we thought it would be a couple of years down the pipeline. Apparently, Prince Harry is already talking to divorce lawyers.
So this is kind of interesting. This is the woman that the papers are citing for this reporting is a longtime royal insider, a socialite. She's been right. I've been following her because she's great TV.
Lady C.
She's been right about a lot. And she's claiming she's heard from several sources now that
I'm just
he's
guessing.
a lawyer and it happens to be somebody who's a great divorce lawyer and specializes in divorce.
I believe it.
And it dovetails on other reports that he is spending a lot of his time in.
Listen. We already know that. I'm going to fast forward that. Listen, yes, he's spending his time in a hotel. Harry's doing his thing. And because she's kicking him out. It's not going to stop just because we've been seeing him pop up. No. And what is Doria doing in there? She looks like the third wheel. I know it's her birthday, but she's still, everywhere they go, she's there. Oh, God. Okay.
That's the most disappointing part. Is that Prince Harry has always maintained that he was moving his family to the US and away from royal family duties for safety, happiness, and privacy. But the reality is the opposite. Prince Harry has never been more overexposed and miserable in his life.
Overexposed. This prince is overexposed. I do believe that. He's out there in LA with this woman. Come on, think about it. Think about it, UK. This is your Harry. Think about it. He done left the UK with this woman and her child. Say that. Because it ain't Harry's. Look, okay, Harry gets to take the baby home next month when he go to the Invictus. Why can't he go with him? He can get a nanny to keep the baby while he's doing that stuff. He can do exactly what a mom can do with the child when they are traveling. She's not going to let him do that. No, that's why King Charles said, "Oh no, come over here with that. You and Meghan with y'all shenanigans. You're just trying to, whatever it is, we ain't having it." I was gonna say something, but I forgot. No, it's just this crazy stuff. That's that stupid stuff. It really is. Harry, I know I was talking about him. Oh, yeah. He over here in paparazzi flashing. He running down and he in New York City. Paparazzi about to kill him because they in the near catastrophic. This stupid stuff. He is in the heart of paparazzi, glitz and glams, Hollywood, at your front door. Look at me, watch me, see me. Okay? That's where he is, in the heart of it. And he can't escape it. And he is exposed and open. And he does need security. Because that security they had the other night, what was that? At the, the car chase. But they didn't need it. They were in the back seat looking like idiots. They was in that car chase. So look at them sitting back there like they done stole something or they done did something wrong. Oh God, okay, I know.
Which confirms the old adage, the grass is not always greener on the other side.
I don't think people are buying that Harry is the real house husband of Montecito, right? I just don't think that they are. And hence the moniker, because he's not in the UK, doesn't even have a residence in the UK.
He's been ditched, he's kicked out of Frogmore Cottage.
He has been kicked out of Frogmore Cottage.
He ain't got no home. Harry's visa is on the line. Check this out. I mean, he is down to his last. He ain't got no home to go to. His cottage is gone. So he gonna have to squeeze in there, and they ain't even looking like they letting him come home to visit. Nope, ain't no talks. If he can come home, but ain't nobody chit-chatting with him. Just something's up. Harry is out there in the cold. They telling us.
How do you shake that?
Well, it's difficult when you're living in a bubble within one of the most, superficial industries on the planet. He's living in LA, in the entertainment. He's married to an actor. And, he doesn't, the problem with authenticity is you've got to know who you are to be authentic. And this poor kid doesn't, he's what, nearly 40? Yeah. It's my elder state's 59,
He's a fish out of his pond.
He doesn't know who he is. Yeah,
okay. He don't know. She don't know. Okay, stop. Harry had an identity. Let's get that straight. Before Meghan came along, Harry had an identity. He did. He was still searching and looking, but at least he had foundation. He wasn't talking about spare and racism. And titles. And security. And the media coming after me. No, all this got conjured up when he met Meghan. I don't remember hearing any of this stuff before Meghan, so that's true. My point is, I missed it. No, Meghan doesn't know who she is. If she had stopped and looked and thought about it for a minute, she would have realized that she was a wife to a prince and she had just became a princess. One of the most prestigious titles you could ever have. A-lister, wannabe. That is just... she has reduced herself down. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Celebrityville. But what I'm saying is that was a reduction. And stupid Harry, I would have said, you go. You're not taking my HRHs. They ain't putting nothing up. No. He is, to me, like one of them people in the Bible when he gives it all up for a woman and then that's it. It's over. He wake up and he in a pit. Yeah, she going on with her chick. I'm through with the royals. I'm through with that. You piece of work, you. No, you came in here and stirred up some stuff and then decided it's over. The thing is that she doesn't know who she is. And now she's trying to revert back to something that happened before Harry. You never go back. You look forward. You gave it up. Now you going back? Oh. No, because she need a stream of income. She's failed. And WME, I guess they just gonna keep taking her money. Is that how it works? They just keep taking it until she just be like, okay, I'm done with you guys. You're not helping. It's you. No, Harry had an identity. She doesn't have one, and now she's all over the place. She doesn't know who she is. She can't relate to anyone, and no one can relate to her. So whatever friendship she has today, they're not going to last. They're going to be fake and phony, because whatever reason she's hanging out with them is for her benefit. She's using whoever they are. And those people like Beyonce and Taylor Swift and the rest of them has to know that. But, you know, Jenner and them, they don't care. The Kardashians, they just, you know, I feel like it's all about money with them. But it doesn't matter, because no matter who you hang out with, no matter who you try to connect with, the verdict is out. And it's unfortunate. And she does not know who she is. And she's taken Harry's identity. That sucker is gone. He used to know. We Americans, read some of their posts. They'll tell you, we thought Harry was a prince. He running around with this. This ain't no princes don't do this kind of stuff. They don't do this. This is not the way they are supposed to conduct themselves. And I don't know who she married. She ain't from here. She is from somewhere else. She does not represent the United States of America. So when she said that we could relate to her, hell no. Come on. The medieval times moment. You know what? Americans contest to this because we have medieval times. No. Don't you dare put us in that and say that I can relate. Because I couldn't relate to none of that stuff you're saying or doing. It is a joke. And, I don't know who your friends are, were, who, whatever. But, oh my goodness, my friends had better tell me, this is what they're saying about you. She doesn't care. She doesn't have an identity, and she's taking Harry. So now they both lost and looking for something. She looking for friends. She's desperate for popularity. So she gonna go jiggy. Desperate. Harry jacking up his moment to shine. That's it. They back to the drawing board.
And, you know, an authenticity to your brand and to the things that you do when you fundamentally don't know it yourself. That is a brilliant point.
You don't know it yourself. I gotta rewind that. I know it's late.
Within one of the most, you know, superficial industries on the planet. He's living in LA, in the heart of the entertainment. He's married to an actor. And, you know, he doesn't, the problem with authenticity is you've got to know who you are to be authentic. And this little kid doesn't, he's what, nearly 40? Yeah. It's my elder state's difference, right? I'm 50 now, did you guys know that? He doesn't know who he is. Yeah. And how do you communicate genuine, you know, an authenticity to your brand?
How can we feel anything from Harry if he's not giving us anything and giving us all that other crap? Because that's all we've been getting. And so how are we supposed to receive that this is, oh, Harry's back, or this is the Harry we knew, This is the Harry that Meghan know. This is the same Harry that left the UK. He doesn't know who he is. He doesn't have a brand. No, it was the trashing. This was the plan. We're going to trash, and then we're going to start our brand. That was that. No, but she was trying to start her brand during the trash. And she couldn't catch it off the ground. No, because of you and him.
Brand into the things that you do when you fundamentally don't know it yourself.
You don't. How can we believe in his charity if he's doing stupid stuff? Let's put it that way.
Brilliant point, can I just say? That really goes to the heart of, sorry, Karen, I simply must say, that is exactly what my takeaway from the book was. Yeah. Simply, you do feel sorry for him, separating it from the circus with Meghan. You do feel so sorry for him because he's a boy who just never really grew up around people that he felt he could be himself around and trust. He was so damaged by his mother's death, and you feel sad for him because that's who he is.
100%, but then I go,
Yes.
Well, to have childhood trauma.
She said William turned out okay. We all did. We all made it through. Anyway, that was a good segment. I may have one more.
Like
this one is really short.
The relaunch of Meghan Markle's lifestyle website. Looks like we could be just weeks away from the relaunch of Meghan Markle's lifestyle website, The Tig. She shut it down in 2017, as you would remember, Chervo, with a lengthy farewell message.
Look at this. It's just key. Wow. Okay. We continue.
But there have been fresh filings for the website through the US Patent and Trademark.
It's coming.
Meanwhile, relations remain rocky between Harry, King Charles and Prince William. The Duke is returning to London this week, but it's unlikely a catch-up is on the cards. For more, we're joined by US broadcaster Cooper Lawrence. Hi, Coops. Well, how do you think of revamped TIG? What is TIG, first off? Like, just take us through it.
Tell us.
Okay, so TIG is a lifestyle blog, and TIG, she got the name from her favorite wine. It's like Tig Nutella, or so, I don't know anything about wine, but
you told
she
me.
loved the wine so much, she named a website after it. But it used to be basically like, here's my favorite sandwich. Here's my favorite place to go in Paris. Now she realizes, you know what? I can make money here. So there's going to be products. There's a whole new thing going on here now.
Right, and you know who...
So now it's going to be products. It's a whole new thing now. She can make money.
Did make a lot of money and still is. Gwyneth with Goop. Yeah. With her website. Is it going to be something like that?
Oh, don't get me started on this. You know that she took Gwyneth out for dinner in May. She filed the patent in April, took Gwyneth out in May, and sat down and picked her brain. But it's going to be a little different.
Okay, so it sounds like she went and got some advice from Gwyneth.
So, you know, Gwyneth does, like, you know, here's a sex toy you should try, like a little edgy. TIG is going to be completely different. It's going to be family friendly. It's going to be...
Okay, I have to pause it. Okay, so she's getting some advice from Gwyneth. Good for her. Whatever. So, but no wonder Gwyneth is doing good. She's selling sex. She's selling toys and stuff. Of course, kind of figured that. But anyway, it's weird. It's not weird, but I haven't been over there. Meghan's is going to be family friendly. That's when I started laughing. Because Meghan knows nothing about family and friendly. She doesn't. If she did, then why is her family situations jacked up all the way? From her marriage to her relationships with both sides of her, all sides of her families. I just, no. Well, I can't relate to someone like that that's going to tell me you need to do, no. It's just pathetic.
Be a lot of like, you know, here's great things for your kids to try. Here's some...
Kira. This would be great for your baby. I use this on so-and-so, so-and-so. What, she's going to start showing Archie and Lilibet? Even if she does, this is going to fail. I don't want to hear anything from her about family friendly, any advice, anything about anything, because she lies about everything. And so I don't trust her. I don't want to be a part of that. No.
Toys. Here's some, you know, some
toys.
No. Things that you can do.
I'm not doing that.
To it. That's the difference. Before it was advice. Now it's please buy stuff.
Why now, Coops?
You know, they have not been successful.
I know you guys got more to say.
Narratives going on, you know, the Spotify deal they lost, the Netflix thing isn't going great. So they figure they even said they need a steady stream of income.
Oh, there it is.
What's better than a lifestyle brand where they can actually sell products and things that say TIG, things that Meghan Markle herself uses.
You know what? Kim Zodiac was doing that too, and she's gone. They have foreclosed on her home. She was like telling us to buy boxes and different things. Like she was working. Croy wasn't the one. I don't know. But okay, whatever.
Endorses, so that's a great income stream for them.
Okay. I don't know how well it's going to go though.
Do you?
I don't know.
There's an audience out there. Yeah, it'll do well. Little TikTok.
Okay, the little lady on here is like, it's going to do well. And he's like, I don't know. He's like, I don't know if it's going to, like, he's like trying to be optimistic. He was like, ooh, that ain't sound. She can't relate to people. She can't relate to us. Even when she's, listen, she can't relate to people. And so if you can't relate to people because it's too late, the verdict is out, you're not going to reach a big audience. Okay, try. Say something. I can't wait till it come out. I won't be on there to see it. But my YouTubers will. They will be on there. They have, they said, oh, we watched this whole 5 hours. I was like, I did that before. I'm not doing that. I don't need to watch 5 hours to tell you what happened. Or to say, no, to give you an idea of what Harry was saying and what Meghan was looking like and what she was doing. Her same, same old stuff. Listen, I'm out of here, guys. Have a great night. Kisses. Don't forget to hit like and share. Again, my birthday is coming up, so we'll see what happens. Kisses. Have a great rest of the week.